everyone, my name is Ellen and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Someone You Loved by Capaldi on the guitar. So stay tuned if this is something you want to watch. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, that way you never miss out on another new tutorial, and also follow me on Instagram for your chance to win a free lesson with me. Alright guys, and before we jump into the tutorial, I just wanted to give a huge thanks to today's sponsor, Black Mountain Picks. Black Mountain picks are thumb picks that use an innovative spring design to hold the pick securely to your thumb. I've loved using these recently because not only are they super comfortable, affordable, and durable, but they don't slide or flip around on your thumb like other thumb picks I've used in the past. These picks fit multiple playing styles and are perfect for when you want to alternate between picking and strumming with ease. That makes them great for beginners and professionals alike, no matter what stage you're at in your guitar journey. Best of all, you'll get fast shipping and awesome customer service with every purchase. So if you're interested in trying these out for yourself, make sure to check out the link in my description and never lose another pick while playing your guitar again. Alright, so this song is going to be not too bad if you're a beginner. To play this in the original key, go ahead and make sure your guitar is in standard tuning and put your capo on the 1st fret. If you don't have a capo, you can follow this tutorial through exactly how it is without one. It'll just be a half step lower, so you'll have to sing a half step lower in your cover. Beyond that, we have 5 different chords to learn, and only one of them is a bar chord, which is F, but I will be showing you an alternate version of F that you can play where you don't have to bar it if that's something that you're having trouble with, so no worries there. And I also wanted to show you 2 strumming patterns that you can use. Although I don't use them in my cover, I actually like picking, so I wanted to show you a quick picking pattern as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the overview of what I'll be showing you in this tutorial. Into nightfall, and you're not here. Alright, so like I said at the beginning, you only need to know 5 chords to play through this song. Those are C, G, A minor, F, and D minor. Now remember that F chord is a bar chord, but no worries if you're having trouble with bar chords. You can either watch my TMT on how to get better at playing those, or as promised, I will also show you an alternate fingering of F that you can play where you don't have to bar any chords. So if you're a beginner and you're having trouble with that, go ahead and play the alternate version of F. So if you want me to break down how to play those chords for you and show you the chord charts and things like that, make sure to skip to this time here where I will show you the chords a little more close up. However, if you are already familiar with these chords and don't need to go over them, then let's go ahead and jump into the strumming patterns I want to show you for this song. Alright, so as you can see, the first strumming pattern is so super simple. It's just 1 down strum on the beat for every chord change. I always suggest beginners start like this to help you with singing and playing guitar at the same time and things like that, but I do actually use this in my cover as well. So if you want me to go over an example of how to use this in the song and, kind of play through it with you, make sure to skip to this time here. However, if you feel like you don't need to do that, that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and jump into the second strumming pattern that I have to show you. Alright, so as you can see, the second strumming pattern is just down, down, up, up, down, up, and it's going to sound a little something like this. Now it's important to mention I don't actually use this strumming pattern in my cover because I prefer picking, but I do know that some of you guys are just wanting to do strumming, so if that's you, make sure to skip to this time here where I will break down the strumming pattern and kind of show you how you can use it in the song. However, if you also want to do your cover with picking, then let's go ahead and jump into the picking pattern that I want to show you for this song. Alright, so as you can see for picking, it's going to be really super simple. All we're going to be doing is playing the bottom or bass note of every chord, followed by 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And it's going to sound a little something like this. So if you want me to slow down and show you guys a little bit more close up how to play that picking pattern, go ahead and skip to this time here where I will break it down for you a little bit more. But if you feel like you already got it through watching just the overview and things like that, and you think you're ready to play through the song, you can always skip to the playthrough here at the end where I will put the chords and the lyrics and everything you need to know on screen in front of you so we can play through the song together. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the more in-depth part of this tutorial, and we'll start with the chords. And now the day bleeds into nightfall. Alright guys, so I've zoomed in a little bit more. Let's go ahead and go over these 5 chords you need to know for the song. The first one is C, which looks like this and sounds like this. After that we have our G chord, which looks like this and sounds like this. Next we have our A minor chord, which looks like this and sounds like this. Then we have our F chord, which is our bar chord, and that looks like this and sounds like this. And as promised, for those of you who find bar chords hard, you can replace the F in this chord with an F major 7, which looks like this and sounds like this. And then the last chord you need to know for this song is D minor, which looks like this and sounds like this. And those are the only chords you need to know to play this song. Alright, so once you have those chords memorized, make sure to take a few moments to just practice transitioning between them. If that's something you're struggling with, I do have a TMT on how to practice changing chords faster, so make sure to check that out if that's something you need help with. But after that, let's go ahead and jump into the strumming patterns I wanted to show you for this song.
It's all or nothing way of loving, got me sleeping without you. Need somebody to know, somebody to heal.
Alright, so as I said, the very first strumming pattern is super simple. All it is just one down strum on the beat for every chord change. If you are a beginner and you're new to playing guitar and singing at the same time and things like that, this is a great place to start. So all you want to do is do one down strum for every chord change. So let's go ahead and just go through what this would sound like. I have my C chord on since that's the first chord in the song, and we're just going to strum down once. Then you go to your next chord, which is G, strum down once. Then we have A minor, strum down once. Then we have F, strum down once. And that's the whole pattern. You basically want to take that through the entire song and just make sure that you can sing and change those chords on the right words and things like that. So let me go ahead and just go over the first verse with you so you can get an example of how that sounds. We've got C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, F. You got it.
There's no one to turn to. 4, F, 2, 3, 4. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so again, just take that through the rest of the song at the playthrough here at the end, and just make sure that you know where you're going to be transitioning chords, on what word you're singing, and things like that. And then once you're comfortable with that, let's go ahead and jump into the second strumming pattern. Alright, so like I said at the beginning, I actually don't really strum in my cover here at the end. However, I do realize that some of you guys are more at the beginner stage and want to just do strumming instead of picking patterns. So for those of you out there who want to do strumming with this song, this is the strumming pattern that I would suggest. As you can see, it's just down, down, up, down, up. And we're going to play that through one time for each chord change. So let me go ahead and just show you what that would sound like really quick. If you have your C chord on, that's the first chord in the song, and the rhythm's going to sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up. Alright, and that's the whole thing. So one more time, let's do it again. Down, down, up, down, up. Super simple, right? So what you want to do is play this through one time for each chord change. So let me go ahead and put those chord transitions on screen for you so you can see them. And again, we're playing through this pattern one time. So we've got C, down, down, up, down, up. Switch to G, down, down, up, down, up. Switch to A minor, down, down, up, down, up, then F, down, down, up, down, up. Perfect. So now all you want to do is string all of those together without stopping, and then you've got the whole song down. So let's go ahead and try that. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor. You got it. I'm going. There's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. Alright, awesome. So that is the strumming pattern that I would recommend with this song if you do want to do a kind of strumming route with your cover. However, I personally like the way that it sounds with a picking pattern. So if you want to learn the picking pattern, make sure to stay tuned and we can go over that next.
I want you loved, and I
Alright guys, so I've zoomed in a little bit so we can take a closer look at this picking pattern. For those of you who are unfamiliar with my other tutorials, I do like to refer to my strings as numbers. So let me go ahead and zoom in and show you guys what I mean by that. So my low E string is going to be 6, and that's going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up to my high E string, which is number 1. So just for the purpose of this tutorial, for the rest of this video, I will be referring to my strings as numbers. So hopefully you find that easier to follow like I do. But let's go ahead and jump into this picking pattern. Alright, so like I said in the overview, the picking pattern is going to be the same for each chord, and what we're going to do is use our thumb to play the bottom or bass note of every chord. So your thumb's going to switch back and forth between the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. Your pointer finger is always going to stay on this 3rd G string, and your middle finger is always going to stay on this 2nd B string, okay? They're never going to move from those 2 strings. Your thumb is going to kind of pedal back and forth between the bass notes. So to kind of explain this a little bit more, let's go ahead and just jump into our first chord, which is our C chord. So for our C chord, your bass note is your 5th string here. Alright, so what we're going to do is use our thumb to pick that bass note, and then we're going to take our pointer finger, pick the 3rd string, and then our middle finger and pick the 2nd string. Alright, and it's going to go 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright, so that's the whole pattern for C. One more time, we've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright, excellent. And now this basic pattern is going to be the same for the rest of the chords. The only thing that's going to be changing is the string that you're playing with your thumb, or the bass note. So with our G chord, which is our next chord, the bass is going to move from the 5th string to the 6th string. So go ahead and move your thumb from the 5th to the 6th string, but the pattern is going to be the same. So we're still going to go 6, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right, one more time, G. 6, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right, nice. Next we've got A minor. Again, your thumb's going to move back to the 5th string since that's the bass note in this chord, and the pattern's the same. 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right. Next we have our F chord. So with our F chord, if you're going to play it the bar chord way, you want to put your thumb on the 6th string, and then the pattern's the same. 6, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. However, if you opted to play the F major 7 chord instead, which is kind of that like non-barred F chord, then for that you would put your thumb on the 4th string instead of the 6th, okay? But the rest of the pattern would still be the same, so it would be 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right? So depending on which F you're playing, if you're playing the bar chord, it's 6, 3, 2, 3. If you're playing the non-barred F major 7 chord, then it's 4, 3, 2, okay? And then the last chord in the song is our D minor chord. Our D minor chord, the bass note is going to be that 4th D string. So go ahead and put your thumb on the 4th string, but the rest of the pattern is the same. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right. So now you know all of the chords that we need for this song and how to play it. As you can see, the pattern is very similar. The only thing you're ever changing is the note that you're playing with your thumb. So let's go ahead and go through all of these chords again. For our C chord, we've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. For our G chord, we've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. For our A minor chord, we've got 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. For our F bar chord, we've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. If you're playing the F major 7 instead of the bar chord, we've got 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then on your last D minor chord, it's 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, so once you get all the chords down here, you're basically ready to play through the whole song with this picking pattern. So let's go ahead and just go through an example of the first verse so I can just show you what it sounds like. So you're just going to be going through this picking pattern exactly like we did, except without stopping. So we're going to go from C to G to A minor to F. You got it. I'm going under and this time I feel
no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy.
All right, awesome. And you know, the C to G to A minor to F chord progression is like basically 95% of the song. So if you can do that, you can basically play through the whole song. But again, that is how to do the picking pattern. I do use this for basically the entire song with a little bit of that strumming pattern 1 in there. So let's go ahead and put everything we learned together to play through the whole song.
I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
This is Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. Good luck.
Going under and this time I fear there's no one to save me. It's all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. Need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. It's all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. Need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you helped me escape, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes, but it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Alright, so that was my tutorial for how to play Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. If you liked this video and it helped you, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below, as well as to subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss out on another new tutorial. Here are my social media sites in case you'd like to follow me on any of those. That's just where I do fun things like behind the scenes looks at things coming up. I'll poll you guys on things you want to see. And this is also where I go to find someone to feature in my new segment, Forever Features. This week we have Maruthila from India performing Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi. Let's give it a listen.
Was there
So if you want to be featured in a future tutorial, make sure to follow me on Instagram at xforeverfaithfulx, post a short cover of you playing any song that you learned from any of the videos on my channel, and use that hashtag foreverfeatures in the description so that I can find it, and the next feature spot could be you. One last little plug, if you liked the shirt I was wearing in today's tutorial, this is my Forever Faithful guitar shirt, and you can find this design along with a lot of different other ones in my merch store linked down below as well as under this video. Every purchase there helps my channel to grow and allows me to continue making these free tutorials for you guys, so thank you so much to anyone who's ever supported me in that way. But I think that does conclude this video, so thank you again so much for watching. I hope it helped, and I will see you in my next one.